I don't want to talk about it. 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 Well, now I have to talk about it. Freestyle and Corona. So yeah, hey guys, I'm Patrick from Alpine Freestyle. This is a newspaper from Austria because I think they're writing it in bigger letters. I'm still German, but the effects are the same. But before we start the video, I need to let you know that I am not talking about if this virus exists, how the government is treating everything. This is an ice skating related channel, so I will talk about the effects of ice skating. And yeah, probably in some countries Corona is completely done or the regularities are not that hard. They're not having lockdown, but in Germany, in Austria, in France, in Belgium, so the most countries I know, freestylers, or England, Great Britain, there we have a second lockdown or kind of a second lockdown, or at least nearly all the ice rinks closed. So no ice, and the sport freestyle or at least ice skating, yeah, is locked down. And that's what I'm talking about today. Everything else is for political channels, government channels, whatever, but not for me. So now, let's roll the intro. As you probably noticed, I'm having a delay in my uploads in my videos. So the most vlogs you will see this winter season on my channel are produced in the last season. This video I will produce it today. Today is the 3rd of November. It's, I can see it, 3rd of November. It's Tuesday, first day of lockdown in Austria, second day of lockdown in Germany. I work in gastronomics. Wow, I forgot to say so much in this video. I work and live in so-called Berchtesgadener Land, so we are already in lockdown for 2 weeks now. On Tuesday it's already 2 weeks lockdown here. So for 2 weeks I already have no ice in my hometown ice rink. And now additional to those 2 weeks which we are already having lockdown, there are now coming 4 more weeks. Nice. So I have lots of time now to produce videos. I want to try to finish and upload this video today, because I'm talking about actual things, so I can't upload it within a week, because within a week so many things happen due to this disease. So at first, the history of Corona and ice skating in Central Europe, or my history, it's coming close. When did this whole thing start? It started in China in December and hit Europe in March. Or hit Europe very hard in March. Let's say the first lockdown started on the 18th of March in Germany. This means that all ice rinks closed 13 days before they would regularly close. So the very, 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 very end of the ice skating season, the ice rinks closed 2 weeks earlier. Probably, I'm not sure if I would have been ice skating in those 2 weeks. As you know, I'm a high-class football player, so I would not even have time for this. So yeah, too much training. So how does Corona affect freestyle so far? In spring, nearly nothing. Nothing happened. Nothing got affected by Corona. But then the summer, people should not travel, or should travel in Germany. The people keeping money in their pocket, they're saving money, not spending that much money. So in the summer, in the late summer, when the numbers were decreasing but Corona was still there, what would happen with freestyle ice skating? If you think what happens in the summer happens in the winter, this is what everybody expected, me included, then the people won't travel with cruise ships to the Caribbean or whatever in winter. They will stay at home, and if they stay at home and they want to spend a nice afternoon, or they want to do sports, or people who go skiing but don't go skiing this year because in Central Europe, Ischgl, Austria, it started at a skiing region, so gondolas, queues and everything on skiing slopes. How should that work with a face mask and Corona and everything? The expectations for freestyle there were easy. People stay at home, people do the sports they couldn't do at home, and nearly every city in Germany has an ice rink. I guess the same in other countries like France, Belgium, Austria, and so on. So the future for freestyle ice skating would be awesome due to coronavirus. It's a bad virus. But for freestyle ice skating, it could have good effects. Same as Amazon's Jeff Bezos says, yeah, they're having record incomes on Amazon, but it's still bad, Corona. Yeah, some things are in fact influenced good by Corona. And the most things are infected bad, but freestyle ice skating could have a good effect. But then we had the problem with the private parties and all that kinds. You're always getting this shit from friends. You're together. So you're together with friends on the ice, you're together with friends while drinking. But drinking, more people do go drinking than ice skating or doing sports. So I'm a football player and I haven't heard anything about people who are getting Corona by football. But then, after football matches, parties happen. Not especially in my team, but I heard a little bit about that. I don't want to say too much. When the weather's turning bad, October comes, September comes, October comes, November comes, the people stay more and more inside for parties, less air, more contact, sitting closer together. For example, in Bavaria, we had got so-called Hitten or Bauwohnungen. That means very tiny places, 10 square meters with 15 to 20 people on those 10 square meters drinking, smoking, partying together. Mostly the windows closed because it's cold outside. Yeah, and this is where you get the fucking virus. And this happened in September, October, and now we are in the second lockdown. But I never heard about anybody getting the virus from ice skating. I never heard about anybody getting the virus in gastronomics. So why should it affect me? Nobody knows. As I said, I'm not talking about what the government is doing or if this virus exists. I'm just saying what happens to freestyle. It would be easy to say I don't know, but the most realistic thing to talk about or to say what's going to happen with the virus and freestyle is that we have to wait till the sports facilities are reopened. In Germany, at least 1 month. In Austria, at least 1 month. France, Belgium, the same. And then? So the first lockdown started on the 18th of March. We were talking about 2 weeks of lockdown. At the end, there were 10 in Germany. So now we are speaking about 4 weeks lockdown. 4 weeks, 5 times 4 weeks would mean that the ice skating season is over. Worst case could happen because the people in the lockdown will still sit together, find a possibility to drink, to have parties, to come together. And this is the only thing that people can do at the moment. So will they do it? Of course they will. Will this spread the virus? Nobody knows, but easier to say yes than no. So if this is really over after 4 weeks, then it's a blue eye, especially for me. I wanted to travel the whole November. The hotel I work in would close at the 11th of November. So I would travel 3 weeks in November. Now this is gone. If the lockdown is over at the end of November, starting of December, I have 2 weeks to travel left from 5, which were actually planned. And my hotel will reopen on the 18th of December. So I won't have that big chances to travel to produce videos for you. So the last summer I did uploads every 2 weeks. The last winter, this winter I will upload weekly, or now at the moment twice a week. Yeah, and next season I'm running out of videos. Easy as that. If the lockdown continues, I'm running out of videos. I can make weekly uploads this winter and then it's gone. It's over. The only chance I have in the worst case situation is natural ice. I'm living in the Alps. I see mountains out there. And frozen lakes always mean 1.5 meters of snow on the ice surface. Digging the snow away to get at least some hours on the ice. Probably the only chance in December and January. So I have a month of ice in the worst case. Yeah, that would be shit. But this can happen. So, yeah, worst case situation, 1 month of ice. And trying to produce as much videos as I can with just one ice surface, which I dig free by my own hands. So not that big. On my hometown lake or on a hometown lake. Probably if we're getting a really, 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 really cold winter, then we have more natural ice. And if we don't have that much snow, yeah, there will some possibilities. But I don't want to be too specific in that. Hey guys, short introduction of the actual video. I'm editing the video right now and I just noticed that I forgot to tell you a very, very important thing for me. And that is the amount of money I already spent for the season before the season even started. So the whole summer I was working in the hotel and every cent I could afford I invested into new gear. So the image you're seeing right now, this is made with my DJI Osmo Pocket I got in spring. I already ordered the newest Osmo Pocket 2 or Pocket 2. I got a new GoPro Hero 9. I got a editing computer for a few $1,000 because it was necessary. And so much more additional gear. I got a new drone to get the best shots for my videos for you, to create epic videos. So I spent, a few $1,000, nearly everything I earned I could afford, and I not had to save for the actual travelings for this season to create the best possible videos for you. And now I got this gear here at home, nothing to do with it. And I also bought and designed a pretty epic Alpine Ice freestyle suitcase with a lot of effort, a lot of work, and probably this suitcase won't also travel this season with me. But we're talking about worst case now, let's talk about the best case situation. And the best case situation is that the lockdown is over after 1 month. But did Corona always do the best case? Not that often. So let's think about what happens if it's over after 1 month. I will start traveling at the beginning of December till the middle of December, then go back in my hotel, work, probably have still a cold winter, so natural ice, and then again 2 weeks of traveling, probably to Sweden with my friend Cliff. Greetings go out to you, Cliff. And other people to Falun at the middle or end of January, which will be an awesome time, but who knows, air travel, going into Sweden, coming back from Sweden, quarantine. Nobody knows yet. The only thing we can do now is be disciplined. Have I been disciplined? Has anybody of us ever been disciplined? No, nobody can be fully disciplined. That would be stupid to think. But I think we all can do our best to provide us from getting less and less ice times. And I don't want to tell you what you have to do. Everybody knows what he has to do. Everybody has a bad feeling, including myself, if he's not doing what he has to do. So we started into lockdown yesterday, but I returned from Vienna just yesterday and touristic activities are forbidden. Did anything happen to me? Do I have to move to quarantine? No, it was 47 hours. That was the plan, to stay 47 hours in the high-risk zone. So yeah. By the way, I left the city of Vienna, just switch on the television. I left the city at least less than 12 hours before this thing happened yesterday evening. And all the places where this happened, I've been within the last hours. So, this world is brutal. What's happening on this planet at the moment. And now, today, election in the US. Probably Joe Biden gets again 3 million votes more than Hillary, and he will still lose because on the last vote, more than Hillary. Joe Biden gets more than 3 million votes more than Trump, but he will still lose because of the stupid system in this country. The same as last time with Hillary and Trump. So yeah, this started with a speech about Corona, and I should end it with a speech about Corona. So all we can do is making the best out of the situation. I wish you all that you have some special possibilities to go skating, ice skating, that the lockdown ends up fast. I wish you that you stay healthy, that your family stays healthy, that throughout this hard times, I think there are more important things than skating, even if I hate the fact that skating is not happening in those times. But yeah, I wish you all the best, and I wish us all that we can return on the ice soon, and that we are still having a great winter, because I think one of the least problems of the coronavirus is the sport. So it's not fair that the sport is infected, and I hope that this is going to end soon. Yeah, this was necessary. So thanks for everybody who watched the video till the end. Give it a thumbs up if you want, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, on Friday I will upload the next video. And as I said, I'm having a huge delay in my videos. So yeah, this is definitely the only Corona related video. I produced a few vlogs, I just filmed them yet, of me going to Austria, going to Linz, visiting friends, skating. So a small Corona tour, pre-lockdown tour. The videos will be uploaded whenever I finish them. And yeah, that's it. I wish you all the best. See you in the next videos.